Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that this video finds you all doing amazing, and I hope each and every one of you are doing very well. If you are new here guys, my name is Mia and I absolutely love to make home decor on a budget. And if you really like my channel and you really like my content, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting that notification bell so you are notified whenever I do upload. And yeah, I would love to have you here and join the family. But without further ado and any more talking, let's jump right into the first DIY. And it is going to be using this big wood tray that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I lined it up there with painter's tape, and now I am just taking off that jute hanger that was on there. And I do end up trying to go in with my little craft knives that you can find at Dollar Tree. I try to go in first with my wire cutters, but that didn't do much, so I went in with my craft knife to try and get off most of that jute string from the top and get it as flat as possible. There weren't any staples or anything like that. Well, there was, but they were like really inside of the wood, so I couldn't get those out. But as long as I had a flat surface, that was fine for me. So I go ahead and do that, and I go ahead and cut myself with the craft knife. Guys, those craft knives are really sharp and you have to be careful with them. They are, I mean, obviously they're knives and they're sharp, but they're like really sharp, and it just poked me on my finger there, so now I have a band-aid. So yeah, just be careful with those. But those Dollar Tree craft knives are really good, so I do recommend those. And once I do all of that, I will give all around the edges of this tray a nice good coat of this stainer that I also picked up at Hobby Lobby. Now guys, we can go ahead and remove our painter's tape, and keep in mind it might leak through even though you did put the painter's tape, but I still put it just so it wouldn't leak too bad and be on the bottom too bad. Even though we are going to cover that up, but I just didn't want it to be on there as much, so we'll go ahead and remove those. And as you saw, I did do the bottom as well, so don't forget about the bottom. And now I am gonna take this paper that you can find at Hobby Lobby, and I really love this print, you guys, this map. It looks super cute and rustic. So I am gonna take this and I am just going to mark where I need the cuts to fit the bottom of the tray exactly. So just mark with the pencil and then just keep cutting with your little craft knives, and you will get the perfect size for the bottom of your tray. And now guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the same craft knife and I am going to cut the paper once again, because I want it to look like that shiplap that's at the bottom, and I don't want to have it look like just one whole piece if I were to leave the paper uncut. So I am going to cut it flush to the edges of the shiplap down at the bottom, And then once I do that, I will get all my pieces and I will Mod Podge them down to the bottom, putting Mod Podge at the bottom and on top of the paper. Then here's how it looks, guys, and this looks 10 times better and I really love it. So you saw there that I put school glue for the bottom, and I don't recommend putting that because it wanted to lift up after I was putting the Mod Podge. So I did have to lift some up a little bit to then put Mod Podge under so that it would stay more. So do put Mod Podge under rather than the school glue, and then on top as well, and it will give it that nice and strong hold for the paper to stay down. And then once I did that, it was perfect and it stood down and it looks absolutely beautiful. And the Mod Podge gives it also a coating on top so that the paper doesn't get damaged, so that is really great. And you can see, guys, that really nice sheen that it gives off with the Mod Podge and that protective layer. So now what I'm gonna do is take this thick nautical rope that you can find at Dollar Tree, and I am just going to tie a knot at each end, creating handles for each end of the tray. So I'll tie a knot, cut off the excess, then hot glue the knot onto the tray, and then do it to the other end of the rope, hot glue it down, and then make another handle for the other side. And here is the final look at this tray, you guys. I really love this piece, you guys. I am just super obsessed with this piece. It is super rustic and I just love the way it turned out, from the color of the wood stain, the chunky nautical rope, and the map in the bottom there, and you can still see that shiplap in the bottom. I am really loving this piece. I have it sitting here on my table. So yeah, you guys, I really hope you love this piece as much as I do, and I will show you how it looks a little decorated with a vase on top, just so you can kind of see how it looks once you place something down in there. Or you don't have to if you don't want, because it looks absolutely amazing as it is. But yeah, guys, I really love this piece. And guys, before we jump right into the second DIY for today, I am super excited because today's video is in collaboration with Fanny over at Creations by Fabi. And guys, you must check her out. She does absolutely beautiful DIYs, and I really love her channel. She is so talented and I really hope you will go check her out. We came together to show you guys some farmhouse everyday home decor DIYs, and I hope that you like this collab. I will have her description, well, not her description, I will have her link in my description box below, so that way you can just click on it and it will take you right to her channel. So be sure to check that out once you are done watching my video. And yeah guys, I hope you like this collab. She does so much beautiful, very nice farmhouse things, and she even has her own challenge every month, which I do try to join in when I can. So that is an amazing challenge. So please do go check her out. And without further ado, let's just jump right into the second DIY. And that is going to be using this little bench. How cute is this, you guys? I picked this up at Target Dollar Spot, and it came with these ketchup and mustard bottles that you can sit in there. And I am not going to use it for that. You can use it for that. It's super cute that way as well. But I am going to take that out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little terracotta planters from Dollar Tree, and I end up giving it a coat of black chalk paint, and I'm gonna sit them down into the bench like this. And I was debating for a while whether or not I wanted to spray paint the whole bench black or paint the planters black. So I ended up going with the planters in black, but you let me know what would you have done. They also look perfectly fine just as is with the wood and the terracotta color. I think that's very beautiful as well. But I do end up just going in with some black chalk paint and then let that dry. And here is how they look, and as you can see, I left that terracotta color inside and a little bit on the rim, and I think they look super beautiful. So now I am going to take this floral foam and cut pieces that will fit into the plant pots, and then I will hot glue those down, and then I am going to arrange some Dollar Tree florals down into the pots. And that is it, you guys. This DIY is super simple and it turns out absolutely beautiful, and it is such an upgrade for what this bench was for originally. I really love this bench and I knew I had to do something with it, so I really hope you love this idea. And yeah, so I will now arrange the flowers into the pots. Here's how they look all put together. And then I am going to take some reindeer moss that you can find at Dollar Tree, and I am just going to fill it in a little bit at the bottom, because some of that floral foam you can kind of see, not that much but a little bit. So I will just put a little bit down in there, and I'm not hot gluing it. You really don't need to, just stuff it down in there and it is perfectly fine. And once I do that, I take some jute string and I wrap it around the lower rim of the pot, and I make a knot, and then I make a little tiny bow separate, and then I hot glue the bow onto the front of the pot, and that just gives it a little extra pop and a little extra something. Rather it just being plain and flat, I thought it needed a little bit of something. You don't have to put this if you don't want, but I do end up making this and gluing it down to the front. Final step for this, and this is totally optional once again, I picked this little sign paper piece from a pack of antique pieces that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it says price $1, and I am just gonna hot glue it down right to the front of the bench there. And I don't know, I just felt like it just needed something there. You absolutely don't have to put nothing there. It looks fine, but I don't know. I just thought that something had to be there, so I just put that there, and it's super cute. So yeah, that is the final thing for this DIY. And this is the final look at it, you guys. How freaking cute. I really love this, and I hope you love it too. I just love the black against the wood and the colorful florals. I don't know, I just really love it, and I am super proud of this piece. So please let me know what you think of this DIY down below in the comments. Alright my friends, for this final DIY, I'm going to be using this book of scrap paper from Hobby Lobby and also these frames from Dollar Tree. And these frames are super cool and cute, you guys. There's so many things you could do with this. The front white piece just pops right off, so it is a whole nother piece. And then you have the wood frame, and that you can use for another DIY, so I will set those aside. And I am going to be using it's almost a ceramic, I would say, ceramic little plates. So I'm going to be using those. I'm going to go through this scrapbook, this scrap paper book, and I'm going to choose a print that I like. There is so many to choose from, you guys. They are super pretty, and I was stuck between 3, but I end up picking one. And once I was happy with the one I chose, I then put the little plate onto the paper, traced out the shape, and then I will be Mod Podging them down onto the little ceramic plates. And just as you see me do here, put some Mod Podge down onto the little plates first, put the paper down, and then also put another coating of Mod Podge on top. And this will just ensure that it's really nice and stuck on there. And also with that Mod Podge on top, the paper will be protected and it will look way better. And now guys, we will take some sandpaper and we will sand down all of the edges really well, and that will get the paper to be flushed to the piece really nice, and it will make it look 10 times better. If you do not sand it down, it would look a little bit, you know, like off. I don't know how to say, but you can tell where the paper is and the piece. But if you want it to look more as one and really like it was meant to be that way, really sand down the edges and you will see the difference. It looks really good, you guys. And here they are, you guys. Super cute. I really love this piece and I hope you love it too. This is just super cute and I love how they turned out. I love the pattern on them, and I love the piece from this Dollar Tree sign. They make amazing coasters, you guys. They are super sturdy and nice thick quality. I really love it. I hope you love it too. And that is it for today's video, you guys. I really hope that you loved today's DIYs, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would really help me out here on YouTube, help my channel grow. But yeah, you guys, and also don't forget, this video is in collaboration with Fanny. I will have her link in my description so you can go check her out. But yeah, guys, I really hope you loved today's video, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.